Good morning, Kailua Intermediate School. My name is Mr. Mack.
And I'm Alicia Grace, and we're here today to interview Elena Roberts. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right, so what we're going to be talking about today is a little bit about transitioning to Hawaii, as well as what we can offer here at the Transition Center. So, Ms. Roberts, what was it like transitioning to Hawaii?
It was very difficult. There were a lot of ups and downs. The ups were you're seeing a new place and you're meeting new people, but the downs kind of outweighed that because you're not home. You left all of your friends and your family behind, and no one knows you or understands you.
Do you feel like you made a successful transition?
I wouldn't necessarily say it was successful. When I first moved here, I got very depressed very quickly. I closed myself off, and it got to the point where I didn't see the point in living anymore. All I wanted to do was go home and see my friends.
So you mentioned being depressed. Was there anybody that you could reach out and talk to?
At the time, there was a counselor at my school, but she focused more on my relationship with my brother rather than helping me, especially when things were getting worse than ever. Like when my only friend started hanging out with other people. The counselor eventually left and a new one arrived, and I went there and she saw that I needed a lot more help than I was getting. So we started working together and I became more hopeful.
What was it like coming to KIS? Was it helpful?
As a 7th grader, it was terrifying at first. There were 8th graders everywhere. Tall, scary people. I immediately tried to make friends because I knew they would be able to help me by giving me somebody to talk to and to connect with. Luckily, KIS had so many other 7th graders my age, which was awesome. My first year here went really well. KIS was much better than I expected, and the classes were great, and I personally loved them.
Okay.
I even became friends with most of my teachers, which I didn't regret. I didn't regret doing because they were really nice and supportive.
Nice. So, do you feel like the Transition Center has helped you out at all?
When my friends and I found the Transition Center, and I started my meetings, and I felt a lot better, less burdened, and more able to handle hard things. The Transition Center is such a fun place that isn't too overwhelming or overcrowded. We get to play games and eat lunch together. It's open before school, recess, lunch, and even after school if you need help with homework. If you really need to meet with the counselor during school hours, that's available too. If you're a new student, it's good because it's full of different types of people. It's a friendly place where you can hang out alone or with friends. Overall, KIS is a very welcoming and nice school with plenty of adult staff and students. Anyone is sure to fit in if they take advantage of the things that can help them and make them happy.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here today. Unfortunately, that's all the questions and time we have.
All right.
All right, and thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.